And they're off in the Darley Alcibiades. There's Percy's Bar out for the lead from the inside. Percy's Bar right to the front as they head for the first turn. Tommy Joe moves up into the second position as they angle into the turn. Oat Diva is third up on the far outside. The Grumpy Rabbit will go fourth. Go-To Girl is fifth, and a break of 5 more lengths back to Onesie Weather, who is the trailer. Percy's Bar, the leader. Percy's Bar leads it by 3/4 of a length around the first turn. Tommy Joe between horses is second by 3/4 of a length. Oat Diva was wide around the turn, but is up close in third. Then a break of 3 more lengths back to the Grumpy Rabbit in fourth. 2 back of that one to Go-To Girl. Then a margin of 8 more back to Onesie Weather, who's last. It was 23.13 seconds the time for the opening quarter. Percy's Bar, the leader. Midpoint of the backstretch. Percy's Bar leads it by 3/4 of a length. Tommy Joe second to the outside. Then a gap of 2 lengths. Oat Diva third by a neck. The Grumpy Rabbit starts moving up a closer fourth. Now to challenge for third off the end of the backstretch. Go-To Girl. And then a margin of nearly 10 more back to Onesie Weather. It was 46.9 seconds, the time for the opening half mile. Tommy Joe trying to draw alongside of Percy's Bar now as they round the far turn. Percy's Bar will lead it by 3/4 of a length. Tommy Joe second up on the outside. Then a gap of 3.5 more back to the Grumpy Rabbit in third. 1/4 mile to go. Percy's Bar still has the lead by just a length to the top of the stretch. Tommy Joe takes aim again from the outside. They turn for home. Percy's Bar with the lead. Tommy Joe is still second, but still trying and coming on. Percy's Bar, Tommy Joe, as they move through the final furlong, they nearly bump. They do. Now Percy's Bar has the lead. She's got it by 2. She's got it by 2.5. Percy's Bar to win it for Luan Machado in the Darley Alcibiades. 1 minute 44.7 seconds. Number 3, Tommy Joe, owned by the Spendthrift Farm LLC of Eric Gustafson, trained by Todd Pletcher. John Velasquez, the jockey. Tommy Joe, a 2-year-old filly by Into Mischief. Out of Mother Mother by Pioneer of the Nile, the winter bred in Kentucky by Spendthrift Farm LLC. Now the trophy presentation for the Darley Alcibiades, a win and you're in Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Division race. Representing Darley is Michael Banahan, presenting to the connections of Tommy Joe.
Tommy Joe gets the victory by way of disqualification for Spendthrift, Johnny Velasquez and Todd Pletcher. Johnny, I'll start with you. What was your perspective of what was happening down the lane and what was happening prior to that foul that was committed against you in the stages of coming around the far turn?
Well, I feel like she was gaining on her little by little, got almost head and head, got after him, went to go left-handed, and once the horse, kind of touched it the first time, and the second time, she went completely off her lead still. Now the horse opened up a length and a half. It's hard to, for us to re-engage again. So she was fighting. At that point, it would have happened. And obviously, I hate to get it this way, but I'm glad that we got it.
Well done for hanging in there.
Thank you.
Todd, what will be your takeaway from what just happened out there with Tommy Joe and the incident and her performance here today?
Well, it's not the way you want to win. I thought the filly was running a good race, and there was obviously a lot of contact that impacted her ability to finish. Whether or not it was the difference in her getting to the finish line first or not, I don't know, but it was a significant bump. I thought she got a little bit tired. I think she'll benefit from the 2-turn experience, and that was part of what we were hoping for. And the filly that ultimately finished second, a nice filly. She ran well against us in the spin away and has been impressive up to that. So, hopefully the springs are forward a notch for the Breeders' Cup.
Congratulations on picking up another Grade 1 with Tommy Joe.
Thank you.
Tommy Joe, your winner of the Grade 1 Darley Alcibiades.